The webinar will be recorded as well, but you can watch our previous webinars from YouTube, or our colleagues can provide the information. And the Project Tracker is an application, Windows-based application, which can import Primavera, Microsoft Project, as the Power Project files to generate S-curve in the project. So when you have installation, you can have a demo version, and you can use for your own projects. When we first open this, on the home tab, we will be finding the Primavera import directly connecting to your database, Primavera XCR format, Primavera XML format, as the Power Project files, Microsoft Project, and the Microsoft Project XML formats. We can import and we can analyze this. So it works for major software which is on the market. So for the general presentations, we have every details, but now just using the application and benefits of this, we will be mentioning. When you have questions, you can type, and as there are many attendees, we are muting the voices. So if you can hear me, it is fine, and if you request to ask questions by voice, and we can also unmute your microphones, or we can set up the webinar directly specific to your project. You can send your project file and we can check here how it is going to work. Okay, now let's say that we have the Primavera, and to connecting to your database, it requires SDK installation, and you just connect your database to import the projects. And we can find all of our projects which is in our Primavera database. At the moment, I'm going to show one sample project. So on this way, you can get the reports on any project which is in your portfolio. Now let me check the one project for today's presentation. We can import project as well as the baselines. At the moment, we can import two baselines. If you would like, just simply directly with the project, I can import this. Later I will show XCR formats as well. So this is just getting the data from my Primavera database. And now looking to Primavera itself as well, connecting to Primavera. This is the project which we have in Primavera. Let me explain what we have here. On the home tab, just we imported the file, and on the left part, S-curves part. So it is looking in all project, and at the background, there are the information such as activities, which is on Gantt chart, which we can hide it, and we can just remove the Gantt chart part. There is no any activities regarding the Gantt chart. And now just looking to here, what we have, the timeline, and this is now looking to my project based on the, let's say, duration base. So we have options to get curves based on duration, based on physical percentage, cost, and resource. So these are all dynamic reports what we have. And here, this line, it shows our data date, Gantt chart, just showing the dates here, and the red one in our legend, it is saying that actual green one, it is our target remaining part. In the Primavera, when we are looking to Primavera part, and now seeing that this project, it has as we see here, this is the data date. Also, this project has the baseline. Now I will import the project with the baselines as well. Just opening the project tracker now, and we could import this project from the XCR formats, and so you don't need to have direct access to your database, and we can import with the baselines in this case, and it is going to import the project. And now, as we said, here the data date, like what we have, May 19 here, May. On the top also it is giving the information, it is the 10th May, and on the Primavera you will find the also data date as a 10th May. So for each progress period, when you have the progress, it will be moving into your project tracker as well. So everything is dynamic here. So as we said that the red one was our actual, and now we can look at our curves, saying the comparing with the baselines. So looking the first baseline which we imported, and now it is looking at this yellow line, and it is showing that this is our first baseline as soon as possible position. And now second baseline, here it is shown, and we can define our colors, company formats, and which we would like to print out. So we can just define how we are going to present this. And there are other lines which you can see here, forecast line, and if it goes at this speed, when it is going to complete, and at the background now, which we can see here, and it is giving us the forecast for this project. And the early target lines, and these are, and for the analyzing, we can explain one by one if you are interested. For the generals now, just looking, comparing with the baseline. And what else we have? This data also as a text format. So when we are looking the summary for this progress, and saying that what was the baseline hours, because we selected time duration base. Anytime we can change this to physical percentage, for example, how many days it is, and we can change this to cost in any time, and this progress values now as a text. This can be changed for your printout when you would like to play with the data. Also you can change, you can make the additions, and you can print out from here. So this is the advantage when you are looking at S-curve stop. So here when you make the changes also, like physical percentage, it is giving you what is the physical percentage, 6%. It is the ahead schedule, but based on the cost, now when we are looking, and now it is the over budget, so it is also showing information directly here in the second tab, giving as a text format. And we can save this view. This is for the overall of the project. You can just look at the whole project cycle, and we can get the here views. Like if you like this view, overall the project view, I think we have opened the one webinar, and it is causing a problem. Okay, let me reopen the project tracker. Okay, here once more, and we can have the views listed here after we say that this is defined. But what we have more, to looking at our overall project, such as we had our WBS, this curve based on our project, but we can also look at the specific WBS in our project. Just looking the procurement progress, just looking to site setup progress, and this is all completed, it is in red. And we can look at the other tasks like electrical works, and now there is no progress for this electrical works. Or we can combine the multiple disciplines, multiple WBS, and looking to cumulatives from there. It is also possible. For example, foundations, it is completed, and this part it is not completed, so it is giving us the information, and we can say that these views as a new view and to print out in a batch format. The other thing which we can have the all things like code base, so we can just look at the reports based on the code assignment from Primavera side. The same way for the resource progress. Let's say that we are looking to labor crew progress and how they work, and combination is very high level, so whatever you need to report you can just to get from the system for quick analyzing. On the time slice you can define for which period you would like to get a result, you would like to get report, you can set up for the time slice as well. So as a general we have the option to get report based on the WBS, specific WBS for the specific code assignment resource, and we can set up for based on the time. And what we see here, we can print out anytime. We can print out in PDF formats what we have here, and it depends on your PDF writer. You can have more. We can add the logos in your file as well. So to adding the other things, we have the print settings, and here we can add, like we would like to show landscape, we would like to add the logo and how many pages and the versions, times, in which time period, and the legend for the text, actuals, target, and we can all define here. So it is fully customizable and it doesn't require training, just you can take and you can use directly, just looking at what is the here items and just watching our other webinars as well, you will find this. And other advantage, having the dynamic status here, for example, looking the dynamic status at the bottom, also it will give, and at this period we have the completed part, so it is showing that which works are completed, such as in this case foundations. At the bottom, as you see that here it is showing the tasks and with their unique IDs, progress, physical percentage, when it started, when it finished. This data can be exported to Excel as well. So whatever we see here, we can export to Excel. And when we are looking, for example, in the specific period and which tasks will affect my progress, at the bottom we are seeing the remaining works and their list. So this is also good for quick analyzing in your project. This is called dynamic status. There is the weightage, like in Primavera, you are working, you are assigning the dummy cost or resource to manage weightage. Some tasks are very important or important resource or cost loaded, so you give them more weightage. What we are doing in Primavera, we create one user-defined field called weights, and so here, when we apply this, the progress curve will be based on your weightage. This is another advantage. And when we are looking to overall, also we can have the graphs, like this is a target graph and baseline graph. So what is showing there at the beginning, what we said, this is resource based. Anytime you can go and physical percentage, for example, it is saying that targeted was here, planned was the 2, but actual is the 1% is completed. We can also get the baseline to compare, for example, seeing here the baseline and the other baseline. Now you can compare with which baseline, you can define with which baseline it is comparing. I can say that these values will be compared with the first baseline, and here now it is comparing with the first baseline, what was planned, what is the actual, it is all showing. With the second baseline, as late as possible baseline, also you can compare anytime. So it is just giving you information what you have settings, and it can give you a combination what you require in the project. Now looking to this one, just to saying that these are the baseline monthly, but we can make this weekly as well. So weekly required percentage as well we are seeing is data table. It will allow you to add the columns and more data here. You will see this as a vertical axis. It is now showing the percentage, but it can show the total physical as a duration, or it can give you the cost here as a now cost. It is giving you information. And other settings, just we can switch off to this. Okay, and now you can also hide the progress status and so on, which is on the top. On the Gantt chart, we can display the Gantt chart items, because at the background we can have the Gantt charts. Like, let me show you here. Now at the moment we are seeing the 10 tasks, but we could say like 50 tasks here, and the completed part in the middle, it is showing this color. Let's say that now it is going to show with the black. Okay, this completed part is now showing in the black, and the red surrounded, sorry, it is the incomplete. Okay, incomplete part, completed part, it is going to show now in the black color, complete activity color, and the blue color, light blue color, incomplete activities here, and the red ones, it is showing the critical tasks at the background. So you have the S-curves as well as the tasks which is from your project, and we can scroll down as well to see the overall in our project. We can show the at the background with the baselines. If you would like to show the baselines, we can show them as well. What was the baseline, like your Primavera display. These are the advantage, and we have the help menu, dedicated help menu, and we provide the manual to learn, and the training can be based on the earned value management with the combination of project management methodologies. So, but learning this software, you don't require the any training, and you can have the different language formats like Russian, Korean, Turkish, and you can get the directly different languages in the software. And do you have any questions still here? Okay, and here there are the more items. Let me move it to English. Okay, and there are the more things which we can mention in this case, like exporting to Excel, and whatever you have the data here, you can export to Excel, and on your desktop now you will see that this report with the values on Excel. In the system, like which dates based on your daily, it can show the actual target, and from here you can use the rough data as well in the system. On the right side we can find the rough data in any way. The same can be exported to Excel for your further maybe changes and the reporting from there. It was a short presentation about project tracker. So once more, it is just getting the projects from Primavera, Asta Power project and Microsoft project to generate the S-curve reports, dynamic S-curve reports. So it eliminates the human mistakes. It gives you quick analyzing, so you are not losing time, and it gives you accurate data what is in your current projects. We have other webinars which my colleagues will provide to you with this record, as well as the YouTube links for you to have more idea about that. Thank you for your time. For the other questions which we collected in chat part, and we are going to reply in emails, you can contact us anytime, and you can contact with the local representatives to give you more dedicated presentation. Thank you again. Have a nice day.